Today we are talking about our garage. When we started the conversion process, Michael and I knew that we would need a space for our tools. We knew it wasn't going to be a smooth conversion process. Like, we weren't going to be able to get everything done and then move into the bus with it being perfect and beautiful and without the need for any projects ever in the future. So we knew that wasn't going to be the case and that we really needed a dedicated space for all of our tools. And we've got stuff like saws and big drills and battery packs and machetes and just tons and tons of equipment that we really felt we would need on hand, plus bicycles and camping gear and beach stuff and just tons of things that we need for our relatively daily lives. So what we decided to do was to take the back like 3 feet-ish of the bus and convert that into basically a little garage area that's accessible through the back emergency door. So our garage is the last 3 feet of the bus and the entire width of it. We've got about 24 square feet total for the entirety of the garage space. The garage has not been the highest of priorities in terms of finishing out and getting it done, which is why we have so much sort of open insulation and we don't have full-on walls here yet, but it will eventually get there. It's just one of our last projects on the list. Additionally, we are still working on some wiring things, so we did want to keep it open so that we could easily access everything that we needed in terms of wiring. So our whole electrical box is down here, and we've done a number of projects involving this little bad boy. So our water connections are down here. When we get set up for propane, all of those connections are down here, and so we did want all of this to be easily accessible without sort of blocking it all in yet. So that's part of the reason why everything is open. So we've got a few different storage containers back in here to sort of make the most out of the limited space that we have. The first thing right here is a set of IKEA shoe racks, and we use that to hold like cabling and wiring and safety gear and all of that. This whole thing is bolted into the back wall, and it stays really nice and secure while we are traveling. So that's pretty much that. Every once in a while, if we really feel the need or we've got super heavy things in here, we'll tape this whole unit shut when we're on the road, but for the most part we haven't had any issues with it falling, so hasn't been an issue. The key feature of our garage is this giant Husky tool chest. I'm not actually sure what you call these things. This has been great. We bought it on Super Sale in Home Depot when we first started the process, and it's got tons of big drawers that we can fit all of our tools and stuff in, and then this whole thing locks so that when we're on the road, everything can't open, all of our tools can't go flying. This whole thing is as securely bolted into the back wall as we can possibly get it. It's got these giant bolts, it's got huge washers, it's braced on each side with additional wood to make sure that it's not going to pop and fly forward, because this is a lot of weight and we don't want it to go crashing through the front door. This we kept in the middle so that it is easily accessible just by opening the door. We don't actually have to get in the garage and dig around for most of our most widely used tools. Under here are road flares, road signs, emergency signal signs, whatever. When you break down on the side of the road, these actually came with the bus, but these are the little reflective triangles that you see behind like big semis and stuff when they break down. So on the one occasion that we did actually break down, these really came in handy, and we were able to, block ourselves off the road in this middle of nowhere highway in New Mexico. So that was really handy. So those all live. Got it. So these all live down here, and these are weighted on the bottom so they don't really go anywhere while we're moving. And then over on this side, we took an old IKEA bookshelf and we turned it into another storage rack using milk crates that we have on hand. And this will eventually have elastic strapped around to the edge to hold everything in place so that it doesn't fly out while we're driving. Although we have taken a drive without actually securing these and it worked just fine. Not that I would recommend that, but we have done it and it's been alright so far. But in here we keep stuff like all of our saws, We keep all of our extra things of paint in here. We just keep a lot of miscellaneous stuff kind of shoved into the crates as we need it. On top, we keep really lightweight items like the boogie board. We've got some foam balls for craft projects that I do. Bicycle helmets, that kind of thing stays up on top. Stuff that's really lightweight, and if it happens to fall, it's not going to be a big deal. So that is pretty much the entirety of the garage. When everything is packed up and we're on the road, our bikes stay back here as well, so the bikes kind of sit in pretty neatly. It's not generally an issue with that. And then on our cargo carrier, which we use as a step when we're parked, but our generator will stick up here when we're on the road, and that is a handy way for us to get in and out of the garage. So if you've got any questions about our garage or whatever, leave them in the comments down below. We would love to answer them. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff from us, and we will see y'all in the next one. Bye.